Hey guys, Paul from Ashen Phoenix. It's a new comic book day for the week of June 21st, and we're getting started right now. This episode brought to you by CAMPFIRE Ashes. A new episode dropping this Friday, and if you need other content, we got new gaming content that'll be dropping this Friday on this channel right here. You don't have to go anywhere.
Hey guys, it's Tim from Capes and Scowls, the comic book store, Team Ashen, and Paul and Tim do a thing. No Matt this week, sorry. He had to bail on us. He had more important things than this.
How dare he?
How dare he? No, he very politely said, he was sad. He's like, I want to do the thing. I said, get out of here and go do what you got to do. And it was like pulling teeth.
He did. He wagged the finger. I saw it.
I did the whole finger. I was, and I sent him on his way. So it's my fault. But let's talk about trades. We got Junkyard Joe. Junkyard Joe has been really cool. I think it's a really interesting book. Robot Soldier, if you didn't check out our review of the issue 1. Dropping stuff on the floor. That book, who knows? Could be anything. Batman, One Bad Day, The Riddler. This is Tom King. They're doing hardcover re-releases of these. We have Batman, the 1989 movie adaptation, the old one. Really fun that's getting a redo. We got Gospel, which we've talked about. Pretty interesting world building here. Fantasy setting. We have the Mighty Marvel Masterworks Captain America Volume 2. 2 different covers, which is fun. We have Flash, the Fastest Man Alive. This is Flashpoint, the Batman 89 movie adaptation, and Flash, Fastest Man Alive. I assume that ties into the movie I haven't seen, and I don't know that I'm going to see. Unwritten Compendium, number 1. Mike Carey, Peter Gross, good stuff.
You could knock somebody out with that.
You could definitely knock somebody out with that. That's true.
I don't know if you can kill it. You can knock them out.
Yeah.
If they hit something on the way down. Potentially.
Well, now you're just adding too many qualifiers for me. Voyages, which you did this, right?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think you liked it.
I think I did, but that was a very long time ago.
We read so many books.
Came out.
Last podcast on the left. I think this was supposed to come out last week. I got it this week. I don't know what happened there. A Secret Invasion. Also, of course, timing. Good timing, Marvel. You did it. Bloodborne. I thought this was out already too. Maybe just in issues. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Probably. Batman One Bad Day. This is a box that contains the Riddler one and another new printing of The Killing Joke. Like, we need that. It's just 2 books in here. It's designed for you to buy the other ones as you go, which I'm not a fan of. But if you do, you could probably kill a man once you fill it up. So that's on you. Stringer. This is a crime thriller. This looks really cool. I don't know a ton about it, but I'm pretty excited to check this out. Gold Goblin we talked about. Interesting concept. For Norman Osborn, we got Deadpool with his very literal number 1 cover there. I've got, finally, well, unless I bend over and get the one that fell, I'm not going to. Wolverine Epic Collection, Volume 7, 1993 to 94. Some peak Wolverine there. Probably some Larry Hama, I would imagine. I don't actually know. But Wolverine from the 90s is actually pretty decent.
And something to do with Planet Hulk.
Something to do with Planet Hulk, the Planet Smasher, whatever the hell. Right? All right, I'll get it, you jerks. Return to Planet Hulk. Planet Hulk World Breaker. I guess that's a big enough book I should talk about it. You should get it.
First up, we have I Hate Fairyland, issue number 6. This is the new arc coming through. To catch you up, Gert was hired by a multi-billion-dollar person to find his son in Fairyland and then colonize Fairyland to make it an amusement park. Decades went by, and of course, she didn't do that. And he got bored and was just like, it's too cost efficient to let this go, so we're going to just leave you there. And now she has to try to get back, and the kingdom of Fairyland is freaking out because they remember what happened last time she was in Fairyland. And they set out to plot to kill her. And very unlikely people that are going to be used to kill her. So this is going to be a really fun one. I can't wait to see what the rest of this happens.
All right, first up for me, and this was nearly my pick of the week. This is pretty cool. Hulk number 1. If you're like, hey, we just did this. You're right, we did. We probably going to do it again in 12 months. I feel like that's all we do is Hulk number ones. But all being said, it is a very good division point for where the story was for the last one, where Bruce Banner was kind of like piloting the Hulk almost and controlling the Hulk and trying to keep him under wraps so no one got hurt, even though he was kind of losing his mind. This is very much after that, where he is having a hard time controlling the Hulk, and the fear is once the Hulk gets out, the Hulk just has it, and the Hulk, he's pissed, as he very well should be. So it's a weird dynamic. This is very much horror again. It's not quite the levels of Immortal Hulk, but it definitely seems like it wants to play in that universe. I did enjoy this quite a bit. It's Philip Kennedy Johnson and Nick Klein on this book. The art can be pretty gross and pretty gruesome, so, maybe not let your kid jump in here, but, the book was good. So, if you're after some horror Hulk, we got more.
And my pick of the week, it is Tenement, issue number 1. This is a really, really slow burn, but man, this is really good. It is dealing with 7 people that live in a high-rise tenement apartment, and you can tell that things just aren't great. I mean, obviously, it's a tenement place, so, that can potentially be a bad area. It could be a good area, but, in this place, it's not. It is very bad. And you can feel something very nefarious going through when you're weaving the stories into these 7 people and how things are going to go from bad to very, very bad. This doesn't give you a lot, but the tension writing in this story and the art really pull you in to give you a reason to stick around. So we don't know exactly how this is going to play out, but this is so well done that you want to. And the way this ends and the way this kind of kicks off really plays so well on the tension. I love the writing of this so much. I can't tell you. It's so good. You definitely need to check this out. This is going to be a good series, and I can't wait to see the rest of it.
And it's time for my pick of the week. Paul, do you know what my pick of the week is?
I don't. You don't tell me.
I don't. It's Nightwing. Issue number 105. I was pretty excited for this issue. It is all done from first-person point of view. From when Nightwing wakes up. He wakes up next to Batgirl. They start their crime-fighting day. They have a situation arise pretty early. And the first-person gimmick is cool, but it gets actually better as it goes along. Because there are scenes where maybe there's a projectile that knocks him back, and you feel like you're being thrown and blown all over the place. It's very cool. So the gimmick works. For nothing else, it's worth checking out for the gimmick of the book. The story, though, is pretty cool. It is Nightwing and Batgirl trying to help a team of supervillains that are actually doing something heroic for once and noble, even though they did, of course, get paid a boatload of money to do it. Cool story, fun story. The gimmick is solid. I don't want to see it all the time, but it was done really good. I know they've done a couple gimmicky kind of things with this title. I've enjoyed every single one, so I guess I don't want it to stop, but I guess at some point it'll have to, right? But it is just really interesting to see this point of view, and I think it's worth, I think you check it out. So, Nightwing. All right, that is it. Again, thank you everybody for sticking around, even though there was no Matt. Why will I even do it, right? But you did, so gold star for you. And Campfire Ashes is this week. Make sure you check that out wherever you get your podcasts. Is it your story this week?
Yep.
It's a Paul story. So who knows? Is it how violent?
Actually, no. It's just a scene of the week this week.
Oh, well, then definitely check it
next
out.
Week. What?
Yeah, no, definitely. What?
That's just mean.
No, it's fine. Check it out. You'll enjoy it. And that's it, everybody. Just have a good week. We'll see you next week.